Damn! Two men can't even damn near take a out of car?
January 14th, 2025, officers respond to a residential address where a woman named Taylor has been banging on her ex-boyfriend's door because he had the audacity to end their relationship. By the time police arrive, she is belligerent, heavily intoxicated, and attempting to drive away in a vehicle she has absolutely no business being behind the wheel of. What follows is 40 minutes of a woman who refuses every single exit the universe hands her. She refuses to get out of the car, fights officers during the arrest, threatens to have a cop knocked off in front of his colleagues, and then tells the booking officer she will not be taking a mugshot or submitting fingerprints. If you're ready to watch someone turn a drunken night into a criminal record in real time, smash that like button right now. Let's break down every single legal and psychological disaster packed into this footage.
Turn it off. Turn it off, Taylor. Turn it off.
Hand me the key. You know me. Hand me the key. Yeah, just wants a second. I got the key.
I'm about to refuse everything.
Step out real quick. Talk to Officer Ballo, okay? Please.
You already have that damn key.
I know, but I don't want to. I want you to be decent, okay? There's no sense in doing all this, okay?
No, I need to charge my phone so I can at least talk to somebody.
That?
Why would we do that?
Stop. Do not do that. Step out.
I'm
Step
not.
out. Step out.
And I'm not.
Step out.
I'm not.
Come on, Taylor.
I already told you what I'm not doing.
You're gonna step out for me.
I'm under. You know what the Talaga is?
I'm at the bridge.
You can't.
Stop. Get.
Damn! Two men can't even damn near take a out of car?
Just put your.
I'm not.
Okay. Get on your side. Get on your side. Get on your side.
Stop kicking.
I'm
Stop kicking.
I hope I die. Somebody felt can get paid. You. Do it.
Stop.
Do it.
Stop.
Relax.
Oh, it's going down.
Take a breath.
Take my shoes off, bro. It ain't nothing in my pockets, bro.
That's that or no?
You know, just for fun. Oh, I'm suing.
Sit up.
Easy, go buy shit.
Nobody's touching
What's her name? What's her name?
You
What is her name? What is her name? What's her name?
Taylor.
Taylor, no one's touching your
Yes,
shoulder.
you are. Oh,
even
now
on
you're
your
gonna
shoulder.
f***ing let me up.
Taylor.
Now you're gonna let me
Taylor.
up. Now you're gonna let me up.
Taylor.
We're f***ing literally f***ing screaming for f***ing help.
Taylor.
I cannot wait.
Taylor. You probably want to follow.
I don't.
Yeah.
Get in the car.
I would love to. I don't know with 1, 4, 2.
Get your other in.
If I need out of it. Oh, we gotta try to put her in the seatbelt.
No. Are you serious? You want to try that?
I don't want to get sued.
Okay.
We didn't even try. Put your seatbelt on.
First of all, put
your
my
seatbelt
hair
on.
on my face so I can talk to you like a real man.
So put your foot
Okay,
in.
thank
Put your
you.
foot
Then
in.
f***ing don't right. You put me in the police
81439,
car without reading my
81439.
rights. You never read me my rights. What are you charging me?
Because you're drunk.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. Did you come back on Friday?
I can certainly give you some field sobriety tests and we'll see. Well, I gotta read your rights, Taylor, before we talk about that.
Well, you didn't do that.
Alright, that's what we're gonna do next. What's up?
What side was she on?
This side. She's been spitting a little bit. Yeah, we're good. Here's my earpiece.
You need to stop moving, Taylor.
We gotta search her real quick and then we'll DUI punch.
And I'm gonna get you out of this.
This is
Stand up.
Please, my hands hurt. Please, please.
Taylor, stand up, please, and then we'll take the handcuffs off of you.
I'm gonna search you and I'm gonna set you down.
My
Come here a second.
My hands really hurt.
We're gonna take these off in a minute.
This is really bad. I'm asking you to please stop. Please, I cannot feel the circulation.
Taylor, stop moving around. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to take them
I
off.
never said I cannot move. Please, I cannot move. Please, I can't. Please.
You gotta lean forward or I can't see what I'm doing, Taylor. Lean forward. Thank you.
My anxiety.
Sadie, you got that arm?
And your nose out your mouth, alright? And your nose out your mouth. You got it. And your nose out your mouth.
You got that arm.
No, I'm not running nowhere.
I know. You gotta lean forward. You keep shoving them even more. There you go. Sit down. I'm gonna take this one.
What? This is a threat. You're dying when I get out. Especially your fat ass. And I meant that. Everything. You and your wife. Why? Bro, I hate you guys so bad.
I know, Taylor.
No, you ain't wrong for taking. You ain't wrong. You're wrong. I cannot wait. You and your wife. I already know where the fuck you live at. I know your kids. White ass. White people have kids. They be ugly as Don't worry. The cow is small. You're not nobody. I promise you. Watch this. Watch it. Watch it. I will literally say. Actually, that's a threat. Next.
Taylor, I'm going to read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before questioning and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one.
I'm talking to you. I just told you I'm not taking a mugshot and I'm not putting my fingerprints on the fingerprint.
Okay, I'm
So
good.
now you can figure out where the I'll go with that one. I'm white, so I'm gonna live here. I'm not going anywhere. You guys will. This is what's happening. Why can't you?
Because this is
I
easy.
refuse. I refuse. I refuse.
That's fine.
I refuse. I refuse.
This is a ticket for DUI. And this is called the warning to motorists, and I'm going to give you a copy.
I refuse.
These are your copies.
I said I fucking refuse that shit. What the f are you study handing me? I'm sorry, officer. What is that?
Subsequent to an arrest for driving while under the influence of alcohol, other drugs, or
Why?
accident,
Because you couldn't pull me over?
hypercannabinol concentration
No,
of
just
either
ask-
5 nanograms
That's
or more of whole blood,
Is that
or
why?
10 nanograms or
Because you
more
never
of
said.
bodily acid and
Let me go! Let me go! I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I do not want to hear that shit. Let me go, bro. That's why you're. Let me go, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. You never asked me no serious question. Not, hey Taylor, do you think you could Q walk a line, Q breathe in a breathless? You never asked me none of that. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did you bring me my rights? Yes or no? And I was so much off of DUI. I'm trying to not hear it. Did it not come out? I got arrested and put in a fucking car, and no rights got read to me. And you know it
further
too.
warned that as a motorist,
Why the f you got Siri? What the f is this AI ass shit?
11-501
You guys can't remember how to read a write or something?
We're going to move you to another room.
No, do not put me in a f***ing cell. Put me in one of them things.
You want to go in a cage? You got to be handcuffed if you're in a
Yes.
cage.
Okay, but do not put me in a f***ing room, bro. That
Go in a cage, but you got to be
depressing.
handcuffed.
What?
Go ahead and have a seat. You're looking at me like you're going to say something, so I was looking at you. Thought you were going to tell me something.
You know I'm not gonna do nothing.
Okay, go ahead and have a
You
seat.
already know what you're gonna do.
What do I want to tell you? Tell you?
No, keep me just on that side. Doing this so
No,
it
you gotta do-
hurts. Look
Then
at
sit on
my
this side, then
wrist.
sit on-
What the f?
Taylor, scoot over then and sit on that side of the handcuff.
There's nothing funny. I don't know what the f is funny to you. Like,
I'm
what
not
the
laughing
f? Okay, I can't wait till you're. You keep saying that. What the f you mean sober up?
because you're hammered. Okay.
No, the f
Remember I talked to you at Benny's house and I told you not to drive and you said you wouldn't? You even took the keys out because you were worried about getting a DUI because you knew you didn't have another driver, but you made some story up about
No, I don't.
some other
Leave
guy
me
dropped you
alone right
off.
now. Leave me alone.
Before we get into the legal anatomy of everything we just watched, let me say this clearly. This situation did not have to end the way it did at no fewer than 6 separate moments in this footage. Taylor had a clean, reasonable exit available to her. She declined every single one of them. And that pattern, that specific decision to escalate at every fork in the road is not just a personality flaw on display. It is a criminological case study in how alcohol, ego, and a fundamental misunderstanding of the law combine to transform a misdemeanor situation into something with genuinely serious long-term consequences. Let's build this out from the very beginning. Officers arrive at a residential address responding to a disturbance call. Taylor, by the time they find her, is already in the driver's seat of her vehicle, intoxicated and attempting to leave. This is the first critical legal moment that most viewers slide past without registering its full weight. An officer does not need a warrant to approach a vehicle parked on a public road or in an accessible driveway to conduct a welfare check or respond to an active disturbance call. The moment they observe her in the driver's seat, visibly impaired and attempting to operate the vehicle, they have immediate probable cause to initiate a DUI investigation. Probable cause simply means they have enough observable facts in front of them to reasonably believe a crime is being committed or is about to be committed. A visibly intoxicated person sitting in the driver's seat with the engine running, trying to leave, clears that bar without a single breath test being administered. She was already building her own case against herself before a single officer said a word to her. Now here's where the situation branches into something more serious. She refuses to exit the vehicle. Under the law in virtually every state, once an officer has lawful grounds to conduct a DUI investigation, compliance with a request to exit the vehicle is not optional. The Supreme Court settled this definitively in Pennsylvania v. Mims, which established that an officer may order a driver out of a vehicle during a lawful traffic stop without any additional justification. Refusal to comply with that order transforms what could have been a cooperative roadside interaction into an obstruction situation. Every second she sat in that car refusing to get out was another second she was compounding her legal exposure. And if you're new here, do yourself a favor and subscribe right now because we break down exactly this kind of thing every single week. When officers finally gain physical control of the situation and attempt to place her in handcuffs, Taylor begins claiming her rib hurts and that she cannot breathe. I want to be careful and fair here because genuine medical distress during an arrest is always taken seriously, and the officers in this footage do pause and check on her. But there is a documented behavioral pattern in resistance situations that forensic professionals refer to as symptom performance. The sudden onset of physical complaints that conveniently appear at the exact moment physical compliance is required, and disappear the moment control of the narrative shifts back to the subject. Watch the footage carefully. The rib pain arrives precisely when the handcuffs come out. It subsides precisely when she wants to argue. This is not a medical diagnosis. It is an observation about timing. She then plays the Miranda card, repeatedly insisting that her rights were never read to her. This is one of the most widely misunderstood legal concepts in the entire country. And honestly, TV is largely responsible for that misunderstanding. Miranda rights, the right to remain silent, the right to an attorney, the warning that anything you say can and will be used against you are required before custodial interrogation. They are not required at the moment of arrest. They are not required before you're placed in a patrol car. They are not required before handcuffs go on. They are required before officers begin formally questioning you about the crime you're suspected of committing. The officer in this footage actually reads her Miranda rights at the correct legal moment before attempting to gather additional statements from her about the DUI. Taylor's insistence that the arrest itself was invalid because she had not yet heard those words demonstrates a cable TV understanding of constitutional law rather than an actual one. Drop a comment below if this is something you did not know before watching this video, because you're absolutely not alone. The refusal of the breathalyzer is the next major legal domino that falls, and this one carries consequences that most people who refuse it do not anticipate. Every state in the country operates under what is called implied consent law. The concept is straightforward. By obtaining a driver's license and operating a vehicle on public roads, you have already legally agreed in advance to submit to chemical testing if law enforcement has probable cause to believe you're driving under the influence. Refusing the test is not a legal shield, it is a separate offense. In most states, a first-time refusal results in an automatic license suspension, and that refusal can be presented to a jury as evidence of consciousness of guilt. Translation: the prosecution gets to stand in front of a jury and say that she refused the test because she already knew she was going to fail it. The refusal does not make the DUI charge go away, it adds a layer to it. Now we have to address the threats, because this is where the legal situation crossed from serious into potentially catastrophic at the booking facility. Taylor tells an officer on camera in a law enforcement facility surrounded by witnesses that she will pay $20 to have him knocked off. That is a threat to commit murder. That is not hyperbole. That is not legally ambiguous under criminal statutes in virtually every jurisdiction, making a credible threat against someone's life, even if the amount of money offered is almost comically low, constitutes criminal threatening or solicitation to commit harm. Whether prosecutors choose to pursue that specific charge is a separate question, but the fact that it was said on camera in a police facility recorded by multiple officers means it now permanently exists in the official record of this case. The $20 figure did not make it less serious, it made her look more reckless. If you're finding this breakdown valuable, make sure you hit that like button because it genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need to understand exactly how quickly a situation like this can escalate. The racial dimension of this arrest also deserves to be addressed directly, and honestly, Taylor invokes race multiple times during the arrest, stating on camera that this is how they treat black people. It is impossible and irresponsible to discuss policing in America without acknowledging that racial disparities in law enforcement interactions are real, documented, and a legitimate subject of ongoing national conversation. That context matters and should never be dismissed. What it does not do, however, is retroactively alter the observable sequence of events that led to this specific arrest on this specific night. The officers arrived because of a disturbance call. They found an intoxicated driver attempting to flee the scene. They followed lawful procedure at every documented step. The charges she is facing are directly connected to her actions, not her identity. Both things can be true simultaneously. Systemic disparities can be real and worthy of serious discussion, and individual accountability for individual actions in a specific documented incident can also be real. Collapsing one into the other helps nobody. Then there's the refusal to take a mugshot or submit fingerprints. This is the moment in the footage that is almost difficult to watch without cringing on her behalf, because the confidence with which she delivers it suggests she genuinely believes this is a viable legal strategy. It is not. Booking procedures, fingerprinting, photographing, processing are non-negotiable administrative functions of the arrest process. They are not requests. Refusing them does not halt the process. It does not protect her identity. It does not give her leverage. It results in additional charges and additional notations in her file that prosecutors will see before they ever meet her. The system does not require her cooperation to complete its paperwork. It simply notes the refusal, adds the obstruction, and moves forward. What we watched in this footage, stripped of all the noise, is the complete collapse of impulse regulation under the influence of alcohol. Sober Taylor may be a completely reasonable, cooperative, intelligent person. The Taylor on this camera is operating from pure reactive emotion. Every stimulus produces an immediate, unfiltered response with zero consideration of consequence. Every officer question is met with defiance. Every lawful instruction is met with refusal. Every de-escalation attempt is met with a fresh threat or accusation. This is what alcohol does to the executive function of the human brain. It does not change who you fundamentally are. It removes the filter that usually sits between what you feel and what you do. The charges she walked out of that night facing, driving under the influence, driving on a suspended license, and resisting arrest, were entirely preventable, not because the officers were wrong. Not because the law was unfair, but because at every single decision point in that 40 minutes, there was a version of events where she chose differently and walked away with something manageable. She did not choose differently, and the camera caught all of it. If this breakdown helped you understand something about the law that you did not know going into this video, share it with somebody. Because the best outcome of a video like this is that somebody watches it before they end up in a situation like Taylor's, not after. Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you in the next one.